Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for a brand new episode of The Jeweler's Journey. I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. Before we dive in, there is a couple things that I wanted to chat with y'all about. I wanted to ask for your advice on something, and I also wanted to kind of give y'all a little update on things I've done off camera. So recently I've installed this mod. I think it's like literally cut down trees, and I don't remember who it's by, but I'll have all the details in the description. And basically what it allows you to do is it allows your Sims to go around and like cut down trees and like make craft items out of it, blah, blah, blah. But the real reason why I wanted to actually have this mod in game was because I recently purchased a cast iron stove for Gshade and Irene because it just kind of fits their vibe. You know, they're the ones that like to kind of work for their luxuries. I know heat isn't really a luxury, but you know what I mean? Like they love the land, whatever. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to see Gshade chopping down some trees and lighting a fire. So I decided to try out this mod. I don't know how it works. I don't know how we're going to find the trees to chop down. I might actually uninstall it, honestly, because the instructions weren't too clear. But I also grabbed this little fire pit thingy-majigger from Brazen Lotus that acts as a storage bin. So I've gone ahead and added in all the required items to set up or curate a fire on this cast iron stove for at least one time, you know, until we figure it out. But again, I don't know if this is something that I'm going to keep in, but I just thought it'd be kind of fun to play around with. So we'll see how it goes. Otherwise, I'll just take it out and we'll still keep the cast iron stove, but we won't have to go and find firewood for it. Another thing that I wanted to chat with y'all about, I have been sitting on this for a little bit now, and I've been wondering, do Gshade and Irene have a backstory? Like, do they have family? Do they have siblings? Do they have some depth to them before we picked up and started playing with them? Because I was sitting in Create a Sim and I was thinking to myself, like, I don't know, maybe Gshade has a brother, or maybe Irene has like a sister or parents that we don't know about, or maybe they've passed away. But then I was like thinking to myself, that was so cute. Did y'all see her rubbing her berry? We're about to have this baby any minute. And then I was like thinking, do they need to have those things? Like, do they have to have a backstory? Is it possible just to start with 2 Sims and have that be the beginning of, I guess, a family formation? I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading into it too much, honestly, but I was just wondering if y'all could help me out with a backstory. If you think they need it, or you agree, maybe we just start with Gshade and Irene and see kind of where it goes. Gshade just came into the bathroom while Irene was getting ready. They're both about to head downtown to San Myshuno yet again to enjoy the flea market, which is very exciting. We're not going to have these opportunities too often once the baby comes. Isn't she? She can give birth at any moment. That's crazy. I didn't realize we were that far along. But anyway, yeah, there's a little bit of a catch because listen, while you guys were sleeping, Gshade was working really hard on his next collection. What we should have done, and I really had no way of knowing, is I should have saved the items that he had worked on previously, specifically for the flea market. I think that would have made so much more sense, and honestly it would have been a little more enjoyable, but it's okay. He has 10 or 9, I can't remember how many items in this next collection, but we are so excited to head downtown to the flea market and put up our items for sale. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Irene is more than excited to tag along and wait, play in what are you gonna go play in, and show her husband a little bit of support. Gshade and Irene are kind of figuring out the plan. One thing that definitely keeps catching my eye though is this big gigantuous table full of all of these beautiful, beautiful crystals. I have never seen crystals this big before. Like, look at the size of this jet. It's $168. It's so rare. And then we also have this rose over here that looks like it'd be worth quite a bit, but it actually is only worth 24 simoleons. And then hematite. What else do we have? We have orange topaz, and then I think this one is simonite. Yeah, just a whole bunch of items. I'm wondering if, okay, Elle would come down a little bit, like if she would be open to a little game of haggle. We're gonna try, because I think Irene wants to see how low Elle is willing to go, because if she can get these crystals for a good deal, I have an idea what we're gonna do with them, but we'll see if she's willing to budge. And just judging by the way that she's reacting, I don't know. Maybe not. You drive a hard bargain. Tell you what, I'll give you 25% off on anything in this table. Low-key, I think Jude overheard his wife trying to chew down Elle and got embarrassed. He came up promptly and was like trying to be like, no, it's fine. We'll pay full price. And then she agreed. And Irene is giving him like a major side eye, but like in the best way possible. She's looking at him like, see, babe, like, I know what I'm doing. I got it covered. And he's just looking at her like, yep, you're right. That's why I married you, because you're smart and beautiful. You know what I mean? I love that. So anyways, Irene's going to make her selection. Not sure what we're going to go with. I need Jude to come over here and figure out how the hell he's going to get his jewelry pieces out of the pretty pieces, the pretty pieces display box and onto this table, because your girl, meaning me, did not think this through at all. So I thought we had 10, and we most certainly did. That just means that when I was transferring the items, they went into the void. Like they're floating around somewhere on our lot, but it's fine. 9 pieces in this collection should suffice just fine. So let me plop all these down, and then I just got to put this back into our inventory. And I know I'm a little late, but you can actually name your jewelry pieces too, which I think is super freaking cool, especially if you create something that is maybe like for a special occasion or something, which I think we're definitely going to do in the future. I'm just trying to think, like, I wonder when Irene's birthday is. I wonder what her birthstone is. Like, I have so many questions that I should probably figure out the answers to soon, because I want to make her something special. Okay, I'm telling you, but I want to make her something special for Winterfest. I just don't know what yet. But anyway, we're going to come over here. We're going to stock the table. Everything is working out for the most part. People keep talking to us. I guess that's what the flea market is all about. You get to meet your neighbors, so to speak. And look at how beautiful this table is. Oh my gosh, we have even more items than we did before. But let me have Jude come over and tend the table. I think we're gonna mark up the prices. It's kind of funny because we just asked Elle for a discount, and yet we are gonna be price gouging everybody at the market. But I'm gonna go with a 25% markup, nothing too steep, in case we ever do move to San Myshuno. I don't want to piss off our neighbors prematurely. Oh, Irene, she didn't even get her crystal. She like fell asleep. I guess haggling is exhausting, but I did find the item that I think is worth the 25% off. Oh no. Oh my gosh. I think I lost my discount. That's so upsetting. No, come back over here. You need to come back over here and get that discount. So I think the item that we're going to go for, surprisingly, is the rainbows, because with the discount, it's only like 135 or 165. You would think like the jet and the rose would be like the biggest deal, but actually no, getting this would be the best deal. And I'm really hoping that she still honors the 25%, and she does. Perfect. Okay. So I think we just, sold an item, not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure we did. And that's cool. I like how they're chatting. Hopefully everything's okay. Wait, oh my gosh, we just sold another piece for 709 simoleons. I'm not sure if Elle's congratulating us or she's getting mad, because we're killing it, dude. We're freaking killing it. I'm so proud of Jude right now. Like, Irene is also feeling super, super duper proud. I don't want to ask for another discount, but I feel like I'm going to buy something just out of sheer guilt for full price off this table. Like, what if we decided to purchase just a bunch of these items? I don't know if this is going to be worth it, but we're just gonna buy her out. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna buy out the comp, the competition. I actually don't know how much this is gonna be. Is this stupid? Why out of guilt does Irene feel like she needs to purchase everything on this table because she gave us a 25% discount? I don't know, but we are going in hard. Like, ooh, just call me Daddy Warbucks. Oh my gosh, Irene. She's like, my back really hurts, girl. Like, I feel you. No, we're gonna clear her out. We're gonna buy everything. Just, yeah, I love that for her. So cool. We have a bunch of different crystals. We haven't been able to find any crystals organically, but we found a bunch at the flea market. So weird. Okay. Another thing that I really wanted to do wasn't, just guilt buy out a table, but I actually kind of wanted to see if there was anything here that Irene would like to pick up for a future home, And the only thing that I'm seeing that kind of might like pique her interest is this lamp, but it's not really that nice. Actually, none of this stuff is that nice, to be honest with you. I mean, a couple things here and there like caught my eye, but nothing really exciting. Okay, never mind. All right, you know what actually really sounds good right now? Maybe ordering some food. So let's go over to the full stall, because that's us, the food stall, and we're gonna grab some grub. I'm gonna grab some samosa because it's vegetarian safe, and I know that Jude's working right now, so maybe what we can do is we can swap. Like I'll man the table and then he can go and grab a little food, because I think he actually has to go to the bathroom and he is feeling not as hungry as Irene, understandably, but he definitely could eat. What does this say? Order food from the food market. And I think he actually wants to do the same thing. He wants to rile up a sim. Maybe he is having a little beef with Elle over here. I don't want to piss him off too bad. Hold on. What does it say? Just Jude knows how to push the right buttons. Ooh, that's not. No. Don't give in to your demons. Come back over here and man the table, or at least become friends with Elle. Like, how about that? Like, she obviously has the plug on the crystals. Why would you burn that bridge? Whew, I'm so grateful that reason just came into play and I didn't ruin a potential friendship, because that would have been so bad. All right, I'll let Jude do his thing. I don't know why he just acquired the singing skill. He's really trying out all the tactics to get some sales, but Irene's enjoying her samosa, so maybe I'll have her go sit down and eat that. And then what else could we do after she's finished? Oh my gosh, she almost fell. Not pregnant, Miss Ma'am, not pregnant. Irene came over with her samosa and it is spicy. It is giving her major heartburn right now. And you would think she would learn from the curry, but nope, obviously not. I don't know why we keep talking to Elle. Elle's pretty much bought out, so I kind of feel like she should leave. No offense, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I definitely feel like she should leave, because we have a bunch of people who are actually interested in purchasing from us, and we kind of have been just chatting it up with Elle. So let's go over here and finish this up, because I really need to sell the remaining items off this table. We had a strong start, but it's kind of fizzling out a little bit. Just a tidge. I think we might be able to hold off on the bladder stitch, but maybe what I'll do is I'll actually have Irene tend the table super fast if that's possible. And then, oh no, she actually has to go to the bathroom too. Oh crap, they both have to go. Bladder malfunctions everywhere. She's about to piss herself. There's only so much I can do here. I'm gonna just cheat her, because I can't do it all. Like I'm one person. Get off the table, Jude. Go pee before you piss yourself, and then you really screw up your sales. Okay, thank you. It's like 9:30 at night and we finally got back home. Jude never got to eat because we were too busy, manning the table and trying to make sales, which, by the way, I'm kind of pissed off about something. We'll talk about that in a minute. I just need to get this off my chest. But as I'm looking through our little recipe book, I noticed that we can actually cook curry. I thought for a split sec that we were on our way to learning how to make curry, but we can actually make it, which I find to be very exciting. So I think as a way to make it up to Jude for not being able to eat some of the street food, we are going to try our hand at making some homemade curry. We're literally just getting in right now, and Jude is feeling a little upset about what had happened. And he's exhausted. So he's going to go lay down for a quick second, just a second, close the peepers, wet the lids, that type of a thing, because really he has to actually come back out here and he has to set up the stove, because it's going to be super cold tonight. Anyway, I think that's enough nap time for Mr. Jude. I'm just going to have him walk out here really quick, and we're going to pretend together that he is grabbing the firewood and all the necessities. I don't know though if he can actually light the fire, because he's afraid at the moment, but we can get him to at least collect it for us. And then Irene, who's really been holding it down in this episode, she can be the one to light the fire, since Jude is feeling a little fearful right now. All right, I'm gonna put everything here in the house. I think I need 8 pieces of firewood. I can directly give this to Irene. Why didn't I think of that before? Like, that is just so much easier than putting it on the floor. All right, I think we have enough pieces of firewood. We're just gonna leave this other one here for the moment until we figure out how the hell we can obtain more. Also got a couple sticks in here, and that's it. Wow, that was really easy. Okay, so I'll wait for the food. Jude is gonna come back inside right now, and I'll just have him like kind of wait it out for a sec. What was I gonna say? So what happened? Oh, there's a log on the floor. Okay. What happened was when are you serious right now, girl? Oh my God, they're all right there. No, you saw me put these in her inventory. You're lying. Why is there oh my God, y'all, I'll be right back. I'm pissed. Irene's a little bit of a hoarder. Look at all the things she took from downtown. That is so so funny. She's got posters, she's got twigs, leaves, and the whole shenine in there. I love that. So yeah, as I was saying, because we were using a community sales table when the flea market shut down, Jude lost all of his jewelry. Yeah, I'm pissed. So thankfully, you guys might think this is cheating, and it's fine. Okay, it's totally okay. But what I did is I actually created this little room here called Ds, and it has all the pieces that I just sold. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select 5 pieces of my liking, and I'm gonna put them back in his inventory because that's not fair that the game got to do that. You know what I mean? They robbed us basically blind, but I'll do that later. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I just want them to kind of enjoy their curry, and I don't know what the hell's going on. What are we doing? I've been sitting here for like 2 minutes laughing my ass off because this recipe, I guess, is just, it's not good. It's not good. I mean, the quality is excellent, but I think our girl used a little too much spice. Look at Jude's face right now. All I can think of is, why is it spicy? And I can't get past it. Like, I am dying. And he's trying to be so nice to her about it. He's like, babe, what did you put in this? What did you put in this curry? It's given a little bit of a kick. She's also choking and gagging, and together they've been sitting here. And he's laughing. Not so funny, is it, when it's happening to you, huh, babe? Oh my freaking God. I didn't think that would be so funny. But yeah, they've been sitting here like fire breathing dragons for like the last like 5 minutes, and I've been crying hysterically. I just had to share that moment with you. I just had to share it because it was just too funny. Look at him. He's like stomping and everything. I promise eventually it'll get better. It'll get better. Spicy burn. Do you see that? It burns. Spicy food can make Sims uncomfortable. No shit. I mean, it's real hot. It's real hot. But anyway, because Irene cooked, we're going to clean up the plates, and I'm going to have Jude put away the leftovers, even though I think he might just secretly dump them in the sink because that was way too hot. It was way too hot, but we're not going to waste food around here. I actually, before they go to bed, there is one last thing I almost forgot to do. I need to have Irene come over here and light the stove. I'm going to have Jude go and tuck himself into bed because, you know, he's really exhausted. And there we go. We've lit the fire. Ooh, warm and cozy and toasty. All right. So I'm being a little bit better about like the light situation. I have like auto lights on, and oh my God, I am obsessed with this glow. I love how it like sets the mood. It's beautiful. So pretty. I love it. I keep learning the most obvious things about this stuff pack, and it's like so embarrassing, but I'm going to share it with you anyway. Another thing that you can do with the table is you can open it and store things inside. Like, what? That's crazy. So we can take all these crystals and just put them right in Jude's drawer, maybe, or somewhere in here, I guess. I think that is so neat because one of the wants that Jude has right now is he wants to cut a gemstone, and now he'll be able to. There is a certain part of me that wants him to go and find a gemstone and then make something out of it for Irene for Winterfest. But I don't know if we're going to have enough time. Hello, mate. We would love for you to come visit us again in Henford on Bagley. I'd love to visit you. Okay, when we get to it, we're just, you know, kind of doing the things right now. We're doing life. For the record, when Agatha asks you to come visit, she doesn't mean soon. She literally means like right now, like right this second. It like teleported me downtown, and then I found out Irene is in labor, but she doesn't really know it yet, okay? She doesn't know it right now. She's doing some breathing exercises because y'all have seen her. She's been going through so many like pains and aches and things, and like, you know, contractions preparing for this birth, and she's kind of questioning whether or not she is actually in active labor. And so hello, you know what, forget everything that I just said. We know we're in labor because her water just broke. Oh, Jude, he gave her a little back massage. Okay, so we need to start preparing for this birth because I think that curry actually is what set her into labor, because that ish was spicy, so spicy. But we're gonna get one last feel of the bump here before we welcome our baby. The only thing though is I do have Panda Sam's birthing mod in, so labor takes a little bit longer with the mod than it does traditionally in the game. So it is very possible that we may not actually get to see our little one in this episode, but hey, at least we get to prepare for it. So I have a couple options here. We can either go with the baby boom birth pool for 500 simoleons. Don't have a lot of room for that. Or we could actually just go with the birth pillow instead. It's only 100 simoleons. We can have or give birth in the comfort of our own bed. There is just one little thing that I have to do. Actually, I have to remove all these items over here because of the routing. So it may not be an issue, but I don't want to have any problems. So I think we're ready. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay. Irene's in the bathroom right now, and Jude is going to ever so kindly mop up the amniotic fluid. I don't know how else to say it. Can't say it delicately because it is what it is. And I think after that, we need to click on Irene and we need to start the home birth. Irene is going into labor. Prepare for her home birth by purchasing a birth pool or pillows. Activities such as the breathing exercise, taking a bath, or exercising on the birth ball will help her manage contraction pains and speed up dilation. Jude is just about to phone the midwife, but Irene insisted on hopping into the bath first just to kind of rinse off everything, especially now that her water is broken. She was just feeling a little bit sticky. So I decided to give her a couple outfits just to make her, her journey through pregnancy and labor and everything, and post-labor actually a little more enjoyable. So her first outfit here is just what we are going to be wearing through the labor process. It's the best thing that I could find. It's just a little kind of like tank top dress. I love it on her, and she has like socks on, because we don't want her slipping or falling during the labor process on those hardwood floors. And then for her first outfit, actually, there's a cute little story behind this one. So this sweatshirt here is actually Jude's. You guys may have seen in the beginning of the LP, but he is a huge metalhead. Like, he loves rock and roll. He loves listening to like metal. And so I guess he got this from one of the concerts that he attended. So he decided to give it to Irene for like a little post-birth comfort. And then we paired it with leggings and of course snow boots. It looks like the midwife should be arriving shortly. There's a couple things that Jude can do to kind of help his wife remain calm and help her through her labor. I guess we can like sway together. I don't know if this is something that we'll be able to do with the ball, but look at her go. So cute watching her. Oh yeah, I also purchased a yoga ball because this helps with dilation and everything. So I'm just gonna let Jude stay here and coach his wife through the process. I'm hoping though the midwife doesn't get lost. I'm gonna have Jude go over here, and hopefully he can like call her over maybe. I think that's okay, cool, awesome. All right, he was able to call her over. I was a little worried that she wasn't going to be able to hear him, but no, everything is working out great. She's coming in. I think we could actually like ask her a few questions, hopefully. Let's see if we can, let's ask her to check on the baby, and then we're going to check our dilation. I couldn't get a clear reading, but I'll try again later. I know the contractions can be intense, but intensity doesn't necessarily equal suffering. You got this. So we are currently 3 centimeters dilated. I love how the midwife is asking her how she's feeling. She was feeling really hot, so she finally switched into her little tank top dress, and she's feeling much better right now. Jude is just kind of trying to get a feel for how everything is going. You got to remember, this is their first time having a baby, and they're doing a home birth. So things can definitely get a little scary. The midwife suggested that Irene should go lay down for a little bit, so that's what I have her doing now. Jude's gonna come over and he is going to cook up a little bit of lunch, because even though you wouldn't think Irene is hungry at this very moment, she is famished. She's so hungry. I don't want to cook anything too heavy, so I'll be looking for something on the lighter side, but also something that is going to kind of satiate that hunger a little bit. I'm thinking a good old grilled cheese. That should do it, right? That seems like it would be very pregnancy friendly. So we're going to grab a family size of that grilled cheese. And I don't know why the midwife and Jude aren't getting along, but they just aren't for some reason. I'm going to try to ignore that a little bit. Maybe he doesn't like the way that she is treating his wife, but maybe he's just being overprotective, rightfully so. Anyway, I'm going to let him zoom through and kind of finish this up really quick, because I want her to eat as soon as possible. I know she's starving. Like, seriously, she's really starving. She's so hungry. And she also has to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to let her go and do do that. We're going to have her go and maybe even grab a little glass of water really fast. That grilled cheese is done. Can I just take a moment to tell y'all how obsessed I am with the way that Jude looks at his wife? Like, if my man doesn't look at me like this, I don't want the relationship, period. Point blank. Well, my man does look at me like this, but I just love how they are together. Even though she's in pain, even though she feels disheveled and distressed, he still thinks she is the most beautiful thing he has ever laid his eyes on. Just by gauging the situation, I think we have barely even scratched the surface in terms of Irene's labor. Her husband is doing everything and anything he can to make it a comfortable experience. But again, it looks like we have like 3 more sim days. There are ways for me to chew this down, but it's not going to happen right now. And my eldest son, my real life child, wants me to pick him up from work. So I got to go. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the labor process in the next episode. I'll take you guys with me through that journey because I really do want to be here for Irene. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful moment, especially with Panda Sam's mod. I love it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys. All those little moments, the best you did.